Hello, and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, a D&D podcast set in the world of Fierlor. I'm your Dungeon Master Darby, and joining me as always are Laura, playing Bertie, Mitch, playing Caius, Eddie, playing Anya, Jake, playing Neumann, and Zoe, playing Ross. Let's jump into it. When we last left off, the party got to have various discussions post rescuing of Caius. In particular, Bertie and Caius got to speak while Sam and Ross distracted Neumann with tea. Anya spoke to Yadel briefly to debrief for a debrief. And then had a nice conversation over sending with Rook. Then the Pillow Fort planning committee started discussing, at Sam's suggestion, and the ultimate Pillow Fort for when the mansion is recast. Leading to discussions between Caius and Ross and Caius and Neumann. And we left as the party were leaving the mansion that is currently up, just about to expire, ready for the new mansion. So, you've all been beckoned out by Bertie as Anya watches on with, I believe, wine in hand. And
she's had a long day, so
yeah. Oh yeah. And you have your plans. Do you pass them off to Bertie so that he can cast the spell?
Yes. I assume we give him Neumann's very formal architecture-riddled plans. And then Ross will also slide him on the down low all of the little animals Caius drew, just underneath everything else.
But he's like takes it and is like really studiously looking at the plans, and he kind of like leaps over to the next thing. He's like, oh,
I know.
I recognize these. Like, cool. Okay, I think I got a handle on it. If people need to do anything else, actually, Caius, Teddy is here. We have him here.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Where?
I will let him look. Everyone, let's go to see Teddy if he's hopefully still there. Actually, I didn't check on him.
So I believe he was in the stables.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
So
you
Bertie
all
kind of grabs Caius' hand and ushers everyone down.
We follow.
You all go through to the stables and see there is the familiar Pegasus Teddy there, who is elated to see you, Caius.
Buddy. I just want to go up and give him a big hug, and I want to lean in close to him, close to his ear, and I just go. He knows what it means.
Yeah. So you and Teddy have your moment.
Oh, do we bring him back? Bertie says to Teddy.
Teddy nods in recognition.
Guys, I'm just hugging Teddy. That's just, yeah.
Excellent. But he's speed learning the plans of that, just being like, okay, And he will wait until everyone is ready. Then we will recast the pillow fort, I guess. Yeah.
Ross kind of watches all this happen and she's just kind of like, aww. She just looks very soft about this whole thing. Like, tap him on the side and be like, good job keeping Teddy company. When you did.
Arthur Neumann.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed to really be missing him, so...
I mean, that song you sang him was very good.
You saw that?
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Yeah. It was good.
Ah.
I'm glad to see you've been doing your scales.
Yeah, no, it's just when you get really emotional, it seems to just come out, So
Neumann,
I was.
you don't have to be embarrassed.
I don't usually sing, and I don't know how people will be able to take the fact that I can sing better than them. I don't want them treating me differently.
I mean, I know my confidence took a real blow, but anyone who's worth their salt they'll get over it. Ross is not joking.
Gosh, you're good.
Anya very loudly, out of the seemingly blue, is just like, you know what? This may seem very random, but I feel like I would be woefully upset at the news of anyone being better at singing than I. Just the thought that I am currently having.
See what I mean?
No, it's Anya Neumann. She's doing that. It's fine. We'll talk about it later, okay? It's all good.
Neumann gives Anya a pout.
Anya cannot see it.
And he loves that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Betty kind of like, if we can get Teddy up the stairs, he can probably get into the mansion as well. Should we try?
You don't happen to have enlarge reduce prepared, Neumann.
That's a very good question, and I believe the answer to that is no.
I have a quicker option.
I
We
did
still
see
have the
Teddy
hats.
use a trapdoor with stairs,
Yeah,
vertical trapdoor. So perhaps Teddy's more than capable of handling it himself.
What do you reckon, Caius?
Well,
Take Teddy
it's-
along?
It's up to Teddy if he thinks he can make the trip. Would you like to try, buddy?
Teddy inclines his head.
That's his yes.
Well, there we go. Let's hope that no one asks questions while we're trying to smuggle a Pegasus upstairs.
How did we get him in here? Oh, he looked like an ass. Got it.
Should I seeming him?
Yeah, why not?
What
Nice
should I make him look like?
Sneaky mode.
Well, what's normal in a town? Perhaps just like a really
Or I can
big
make him invisible.
cat.
A big cat sounds great.
He'll just look like Newman's brother.
It'd be amazing.
Wait, so are we talking big cat as in a large house cat? A big cat as in, like, A tiger or a big cat, as in a tabaxi?
Sweetheart, you're doing that thing where you're being pedantic again.
Why don't we turn him into a big cat of your description? And then we also make him invisible. As
Wait,
like
whose
a fail
description?
of whatever you decide, I guess. If you he'll be invisible, so it won't matter.
Big invisible cat, yeah.
As this is happening, Anya stealths away from the group and goes into the tavern. And she goes up to whoever's working on the bar and she's like, my companions are going to bring something into the tavern. I cannot definitively say what, but given all we have done, you will just pretend that it is normal and allowed, yes?
Sure. And as that exchange happens, you see everyone come through flanking a horse-sized house cat. On their way upstairs.
No one will ever notice.
Neumann is watching everyone very closely. The second he gets a suspicious look, he is going to dimension door upstairs with Teddy. With a puff of smoke.
Interesting note, Teddy is not a valid target because he is too big for you to cast Dimension Door on. It has to be a creature of your size or smaller.
And Neumann does that, then teleports upstairs like, oh no, he didn't come with me.
There is now a smoke screen, I guess.
But you get upstairs.
Hurry.
You get upstairs with Teddy. And you take it. Neumann casts the spell. Not Neumann. Bertie casts the spell.
Yeah, so he does the same thing. He does actually like pop into his actual room. He's like, I just think it was a bit easier because like that way, like there's not stuff that's being overlaid with the actual place, so I can get my stuff if I need it. He uses like a closet door.
Yeah.
To Narnia it, and he opens the door, and so it still has some portion of the gardens. It's still like you can see like some part of the house is still there, but it's a lot closer now, and it's like Frankenstein into pillar fort of the specifications of the pillar fort building team. They're just statues. There's like a very soft sheep, and like all of the little creatures that Caius built are just kind of like posed around the house. And there's bees everywhere for some reason. That's neither here nor there.
Are they pillow bees or are they actual bees?
Actual bees.
Wait a second.
They have like
I have a pitch. Are these the servants?
Oh,
Are the bees
the
the servants?
Yeah, some of them. Well, Caius did say he did want to see some of the spectral servants, so there's some, but yeah, most of them are the bees. So there's a couple of like the strangely like the Mad Lib sort of like faced servants that are just waiting around, instead of the creepy ones that were there before. But yes, it's like, ta-da! I hope that's what you were picturing because I'm not redoing it again.
Couldn't even if you wanted to.
Nope.
So, what does the fort look like?
Yeah, I mean, Pillow Team, what does it look like?
Oh, we should have used the break to plan something, shouldn't we?
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Feel free to just jump in at any time to add whatever you want. But usually we go for castle architecture, kind of like medieval. However, this time we're talking like progressive city, like the towers that we saw all the way back in, I believe it was Insolven and all that. So high towers, like very grand designs with like sheets drawing arcane patterns up them, and we have a whole bunch of like miniature like stalls. This is actually a functioning city in a miniature kind of. There's little tiny pillow people.
One small note. The rest of the party haven't been to Insolven.
It's alright. Newman drew the blueprints. Yeah.
I may
Newman-
be getting my
Newman-
names mixed up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Previous campaign party went to Insolven. Also,
Newman might have before.
You grew up there.
He's travelled everywhere.
Anya has been to Insolven.
There we go.
More than
Bertie's
likely.
like, I don't know. Bertie's
She
made
was
a
in the
approximation
war.
of this.
I'd say she's been to Insolven.
The,
Silence and goes, "Ooh, those towers look
major thing of the war was the major thing in the war.
Darby, she travels. She's
was
been to Insolven.
Halloran, but yes, she has probably been to Insolven.
So the front is all this like massive market town square. It's not actually massive, it is a miniature, but it's not that small also because it's made out of pillows. And then if you look further, you'll start to see the tone change from this like civilized, happy kind of marketplace to a sort of like dark and shadowy area with sort of these like really faint luminescent lights here and there. And as you continue to look upwards, you see a giant, absolutely enormous Pillowtron. So it's essentially a giant moving robot. Kind of like, not like fully functional moving like the armor or the giant robot that we just recently fought, but kind of comically robot-y moving around with like pieces of string moving the arms up and down. Maybe like there's one part with like a neon sign showing some movement as well. Sparks here and there, purely cosmetic, not actually any danger or fire hazard. We wouldn't put any of our people enjoying our venue at risk. We follow all OH&S standards, so you should find nothing wrong. It should be up to code. And you'll actually see that the ceiling is also decorated with sheets and pillows as well. Some pillows have been opened and there are clouds in the sky just made out of the fluff of the pillows. Birds that are on like a rotating mechanism flying around on like a set path as well. And then there is the occasional bird that is black and white in appearance with a very pointy beak that will actually drop down to the people level occasionally and then come back up to the sky as if to like swoop them. What else is there? There is a water wheel to the very side up against the wall, which has kind of like a track of blue pillows running down, and that track then continues all throughout the marketplace, going under several bridges, and then it sweeps all the way back around the room, back to the water wheel, showing this kind of like flowing it's basically mimicking a river, so to speak. So, and yeah, that's it. And there's a welcome sign, but that's not made out of pillows. That's woody, and it's very welcoming, as per the text. There was a lot of words there, Darby. I
hope we got that right.
Yes, we all contributed equally with this.
Yeah.
I figured it certainly is. I hope this is to your liking. I did also. I got a little bit of section of the house. It's like literally just like it's the multiple stories. It's just like a chunk of the house, just like attached to the. That's still got like bathrooms and like showers, like little fantasy showers and stuff like that, and like so amenities, you know, because I don't. No offense, I didn't really want like pillow toilets and stuff like that. So yeah. Make yourselves at home, I guess. I hope this is what you wanted.
Cool. Newman's gonna head over to like where the water wheel is, and join the many farm animals that are there. Some of which are really deformed. like this really overly fluffy sheep. And correct me if I'm wrong, but some of the animals are phallic shaped. Is that what Caius drew earlier?
It wasn't what he was intending, but probably. There's probably a horse with like a little bit too long of a nose, and like most people would look at that and go, "Nah, he was going for something there."
Bertie's just beaming. He's like, "Yeah, I did a good job. No one's complaining. Cool."
You did amazing, Bertie.
Well, it was just following Neumann's, blueprints and everything that you guys planned. No, it was perfect. Yeah, cool.
True, but as someone who literally helped Neumann build Zoot Zoot and didn't know what I was doing, it takes a keen mind to interpret what he's saying sometimes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've been around for a bit longer than you, I guess. You're always going to innovate yourself. Cool. How do you like it, boy? He looks over at Teddy. How does Teddy like it, Darby? What does that mean, Caius?
I think it's approval and mild surprise.
That's what I was going for, so that's good.
Teddy, still appearing like a giant house cat, just starts kind of galloping through the field.
That's cursed. Beautiful. Cool, excellent. Rad. I kind of don't exactly know what Neumann has planned, so I hope this is interpreted properly. But there'll be heaps of food and stuff like that. If you need anything, the servants will help out. Yeah. Have at, I guess. Because thankfully, this is not my real house.
Yeah, it's really good, Bertie. Good job.
Good, thanks.
Hey,
cool. Let's go check it out. We should all have some lunch, dinner. I don't know.
Dinner sounds good.
Yeah. I'll get that sorted. Well, I'll make yourselves at home. This will be good. And Bertie kind of like taps like Anya on the side as well. He's like, "Hey, you good with this? I know that this spell's always a bit big. Everything.
I'm a bit, I might stick with you for a bit, if that's okay.
Yeah, no problem. It's all good. We'll go get us like get another drink, get something to eat. Should be good. Yeah, we'll do that. Excellent. Bertie will lead her over. He'll busy himself. He will be kind of like mainly trying to get like food organized for people and stuff like that. And if Anya does look like she's a bit overwhelmed, he will actually take her to the section of the house that is still his house, which Anya knows how to navigate around. But yes.
Yeah. No, Anya, she sticks with Bertie, and Bertie probably notices she is a little bit quiet. She seems to have a lot on her mind. But she isn't like, doesn't seem sad or anything. She just seems a fair bit sort of distracted.
Pretty big today, yeah?
I mean, yeah. I'm sorry, I haven't even... How are you doing?
Well,
Yeah.
A lot of stuff all at once. It's good, I'm just worried about him, that's all. But I'm glad he's here.
Of course. I would be concerned if you weren't.
Yeah, no, it's fair. He's still beat up, and I don't want to push him to do anything. I think he just wants to be around people, which is understandable.
I think...
Yeah.
As much as we are all very good with very good is a stretch. Now that we are better at saying things, I don't think we should not talk, but I think maybe what he needs right now isn't sadness.
Yeah, no, it's a distraction. And that's
No.
up to him. No?
Not even a distraction. I think that he just needs to feel how happy we are that he is back.
Yeah. I know, so I'm gonna sort out some of his favorite fruit, so it's gonna be really good. And you know, they've been having fun with Neumann and Ross and stuff like that, so it'll be good. And Teddy's here, so yeah, I'm gonna rustle some stuff up. It'll be good. So yeah, sort it out. It'll be good.
You're doing great, Bertie.
Thanks. We'll see. Come help me sort it out. It'll be good.
I told Rook.
Oh, you talked to Rook?
After the report.
Oh, about... Yeah, that's right. So we couldn't tell her.
I didn't want her with Rhea.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I understand. Yeah.
But she knows now. And I think she understands.
That's good. That's good you two talked. I'm glad. Will she be with us for the end?
I hope so.
Even if she's not there, she will be. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you two got to talk. It's hard being apart.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way. It was harder today after seeing you two reunited. Just
yeah.
a little, not. It was.
That's fair. I can understand that. That was the same for me before. It was good for you to reach out to her.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, for
that
sure.
I'm scared of?
Absolutely. Bertie will be like trying to like rustle up like through, but he's like, it's more like the servants are helping him sort stuff out at this point, but he's still mostly paying full attention to Anya. Absolutely.
I'm really scared of falling into old habits.
With Rook?
No. With Caius back, I don't want...
With you and Caius?
I don't want to mess up again.
You won't. I know that for a fact.
I'll try.
It's okay. Trying is the first step. That's what I know, at least. You gotta keep trying until it becomes a habit. Like me trying to not scam people all the time. It's difficult, but you get there in the end. Probably not the same thing, but habits and worries and falling into old ones. I get you, in a way. I think.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, for sure.
If I do start sleeping again, don't hold back.
He reaches out his hand to sort of touch on his forearm and just holds it for a moment. He's like, I won't.
No matter how harsh you may think you are being, I'll need to hear it.
Well,
And it
you know
always
me.
means more coming from you. So
You know me. I like to talk a lot. I'm not always really good at saying my mind all the time, but I reckon I can do that with you. You better watch out.
don't worry, I know there are a few things in this world that would knock me back into sense than you being upset with me, Bertie. So
When he moves to the wrist of her arm to put her hand, press on his hand to his forehead, he's like, which is warm. He's like, he just holds it there for her, and he's like, and then just puts her hand down, like, don't worry about it.
thank you.
It'll be good. And I appreciate it. Okay.
Thank you for letting me say it. I know it's with everything it's a lot, but I think it was worse when I didn't.
Yeah, no, it's good to say things. I think it's good. It'll be good. It'll be nice, and we'll have a nice meal. It'll be great.
What can I do to help?
Okay, so grab this, and then I want you to hold this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detail the meal to Anya, and you start preparing. Meanwhile, everyone else. How's everyone else doing?
Keeping an eye on all my many feral children.
Neumann, Caius?
Well,
Oh,
Neumann wants to see what Caius is doing, so he's just chilling with the animals at a distance, just watching what everyone else is doing, seeing how they're reacting in this city. Are they partaking, or are they observing? Are they wandering? What are they doing?
what is Caius doing?
Caius has gathered up four of the little are the little fluffy looking sheep, are they running around or are they statues?
They kind of they've got a seesaw mechanism, so they're bounding, kind of.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Caius has found four of those, and he's sort of in the process of naming them and introducing them to one another. And that's sort of what he's doing outside.
No worries. And was there anyone else, or was Bertie and Anya left with? Is Ross and Sam here, or did they leave as well?
Yeah, no, Ross would be outside watching what all of y'all are doing. She again, she seems almost like a mother, where, but very young, where she's just kind of like, okay, we all had a big day. What are we all doing? Where is everyone at every moment of any given time? And she's just very salt, like, just looking at Caius name all the little sheep, just like, aw, that's cute. And then looking at Neumann like, what bonkers yonkers thing is he about to do next? And probably periodically looking at where Sam is kicking pillows in a corner, being like, I need to apologize to him. And it's just kind of like, ugh. And eventually we'll just go, Sam!
Yes.
How you feeling, babe?
Good.
Natural 20 insight for a 26.
26. You cannot read him. He literally cannot roll below a 29 in deception or persuasion. Persuasion, he can technically roll an 18. He can't roll below an 18. So, let's see. But I rolled a natural 19, so... both either deception or persuasion would be higher than your insight.
Okay, well, that just means she doesn't know what he's feeling. It doesn't mean she doesn't know that something's up. Jealousy isn't your color.
Who said I was jealous?
Sweetheart. Honey. Ross is not having this conversation quietly, by the way. This is at a conversational level. She's just assuming that Caius is too busy naming sheep, and she keeps forgetting that Neumann is the nosiest person alive. And she's just like... I like to think I know when you're feeling certain things. And you seem a little put out.
I mean, it was my idea.
But you left it open to committee, sweetheart, and that...
And
we have
I
a
was
thing
excluded
going.
from that committee.
Yes, well, that doesn't... Just because you offer an idea doesn't mean you have to be a part of a committee. It's a group thing. And this is the thing that Neumann, Caius, and I do. Like, that... I'm sorry. If it... What?
You realize I'm mostly playing this up, right?
Samuel, She, like, goes over to him, and, like, punches him hard in the arm, which does nothing, and then immediately is like, sorry,
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Samuel Fisk. Oh, no!
You do have advantage because of your epic boon.
Thank God. Dirty 20.
That is just the DC, so you are able to hit him. He had Sanctuary up.
Oh. She feels that resistance and then, like, bops him. And then it's like, I'm sorry. Oh, look at you. She, like, holds him back and she goes, you need to... I was genuinely going to invite you into the Pillar Club, Sam. And now you've told me you were being a little shit. You have to wait for your invite. I want to see an application. I want to see your resume. Neumann wrote a resume for Ziggy. That's why he's in the club now.
He's had him for a day.
And he made him a resume.
What ideas has Ziggy brought to the table?
It's very good ideas. Sam, see, it seems like you're not actually playing this up. I think the blood loss has gone to your head. And look at this. You know, you used to. You know, at this point, I ought to start casting warding bond on you. Look at you. Throwing yourself out there, getting hurt.
I'm fine.
What? No. You're fine. I have to drag you halfway across a fucking prison and you're fine.
Couple of lucky hits.
Well, we can't have any more, can we?
No.
Alright? I'm not watching you go down again.
Well.
Sam, She, like, smacks him again.
I need to double check. How sanctuary functions? Water creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the water creature with an attack or harmless spell. Failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack. The spell doesn't protect the water. If the water creature makes an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy or deals... Yeah, no, you have to roll the wisdom
I
save
did,
again.
and I got another 18, which makes it a dirty 20.
Yep. Okay. So you make contact.
Yeah. I'm being serious. Can't.
Yeah.
Not off the Zelix, okay?
No.
Not. And she kind of looks over at Caius, happily playing with his little sheep. And she's like, you saw what that did. I don't want to know what I'd do if I lost you, okay? Not again. Not proper.
Just make sure that I don't lose you, either. He kisses you on the forehead.
I guess you can use me as a reference on your resume to get into the Pillow Club, but I'm going to have to abscond from that meeting with the committee.
Well, I'm sure formulating the idea for a mansion-sized pillow fort should be a big plus.
The argument could be made it was mostly Neumann and Bertie and then Caius with the sheepies, but, you know. It goes in your favor. Besides, and she kind of cuffs him on the chin a little bit. She's like, you're nearly as cute as Ziggy. I love you.
And there's a slight begrudging tone to his voice as he responds, love you.
Jake, you're muted.
It's at this point that Neumann goes up to the horse with its nose a little bit longer than it should be and places his hand up against it, pushing it downwards, making a very large clank noise which echoes throughout the room. The Pillowtron then turns on its lights. It is radiating light from its eyes, which starts scanning the room as they hover over Sam, Ross, Neumann, and Caius. And then...
And the
whole bunch
flying
of
cat
pillows.
in the sky.
And the flying cat in the sky. From the ground, in front of each of the four of us, an opening appears, and out from it comes everyone's weapons of choice. So Caius is presented with a pillow sword and a pillow shield. Neumann is presented with a pillow rapier. Ross is presented with a pillow tambourine, if that's a thing. I don't know.
It's just
It
a
would be
round
a bit
cushion with
Sam.
tassels.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sam is presented with I believe he uses like long swords.
Yes.
Pillow longsword. And if each of you could please roll
short
a
sword
dex.
he uses.
That's all good. If everyone could please roll a dexterity saving throw, you are all thrown, or should I say catapulted pillows towards your faces as the Pillowtron unleashes these catapults from its shoulders, which rapidly fire pillows across the room.
Ross, you have an additional +5 to that from Sam's paladin aura.
Aw, babe, that makes it a 25.
He also rolled a 25.
Anya in the kitchen leans across to Bertie and she's like, I think Neumann is trying to murder the other children.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's right, no one else can come in here. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Sorry.
They're probably having fun. Yeah.
What did Caius roll?
We'll take a picnic out there. Help me carry.
What?
I'm just enjoying all of this.
Neumann
14
rolled
probably
a
hits. Wait.
Neumann rolled a 20. I guess everyone else dodges from these pillows instead of Caius, who just gets absolutely pummeled in the face with a pillow.
I think no damage, but you're rendered prone.
That was amazing.
And the best part is there's sheep like bounding around him as he's lying on the ground after getting hit by a pillow.
Anya, as Bertie and her are getting food prepared and getting everything together, she is very quietly giving him a running commentary of everything she overhears.
What? Oh, he's okay. Okay, cool. The sheep? What? Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, there was like plush sheep things. Yeah, okay, cool. Huh? Oh, that's basically.
Oh, Neumann definitely, definitely demolished your boyfriend with pillows. That's very interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's great. Yep.
I think
Cool.
that Ravari and Sam are going to team up. This is interesting development.
Oh, okay. I'm getting this ready much faster. Okay. Basket. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yep. Pat.
And then if no one does anything,
Ross like dodges out of the way by like doing a cartwheel, holding the fucking pillow tampering with her tail, and she goes, Neumann, what is this?
Caius wanted catapults. As he kind of has his hands up like this as he backs towards another animal. And touches its head and pushes its head down. As the Pillowtron's chest then opens up, revealing extra catapults. However, these pillows are alight.
On fire!
Does anyone do anything?
Caius would like to stand up, chuckle, and ready himself.
Yeah, Sam's gonna take the dodge
Cool.
action.
Ross like shakes
Anya
the
says,
pillow tambourine.
Anya stops her running commentary and then is like, oh no, Bertie, we better hurry.
Oh, okay. I got everything. Okay, let's go. And he takes her hand and runs out the front to see.
A volley of flaming pillows being thrown at your friends.
Human, what?
Let's see. All the fire is extinguished from them as they, at the height of their arc, as Sam casts Dispel Magic on the effect.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very, very fair.
Is there still like a smoke trail as they're coming down?
Yeah.
Yes.
These are still pillows, however.
Yeah.
So roll to dodge. Smoldering pillows.
16. Oh no, Mitch.
Caius is ready for this one, and he got a nat 20.
What is that total? What is it total?
That's a total of 27.
All right. Caius, can you please make me a strength check, please?
Strength check.
Yes.
Strength check. 13.
Yes. 13. You parry the pillow. It doesn't quite go far enough to do any damage to the robot, but you manage to like smack it in the leg with the pillow.
Yes.
As you launch this pillow straight back from where it came, just not quite having the speed or the height to reach exactly where it came from.
I will also mention if Caius then turns around, there is a spectral shield that has it's just hovering around near where he is, but it looks like as much as the spectral shield can emote, it's like, I didn't need to be here, but it's just kind of just hovering around him. It looks similar to the shield that Caius normally uses, but it's that same kind of silvery white energy that Bertie usually uses.
Cool. Newman runs behind the water wheel out of sight.
Newman!
Anyone do anything?
Ross starts. She got a 16, so I assume she gets hit. So she goes to chase after Neumann, being like, Bertie, Anya, I swear this wasn't part of my plan. Poof, gets fucking wrecked by a pillow. And then probably as the one Caius parried, like bounce on top of her, and she's just like,
Sam got an 18, also probably a failure, and a torrent of pillows comes down on him. They cover him up and then just like fall to the wayside, and you see he's cast shield at the last moment.
You all hear another really loud clang.
Neumann, Theodore, Mills, I swear to every god there is, what the fuck?
As the Pillowtron's torso lowers, as its hands also lower from the sky and grab onto two of the towers, it then looks straight at you as if peeking between the two towers and opens its jaws, revealing lit fireworks with the pillows in front of them.
Oh.
There's a lot of them.
Oh,
Can everyone present in the room please roll
everyone.
the dexterity saving throw?
That's
Sam?
everyone in the party. Anya and Bertie came out.
Sam looks up at this.
Oh
He's
my
going to cast
God.
a 7th level counter spell.
No, he's not, actually.
You're going to counter spell his counter spell?
Yes, because Ross has realized Newman's doing something sweet for all of us, even if we're all gonna die. And also, she got a 29.
I got a freaking 12. Anya will have a +6 to her save as well, because she's next to Bertie, who's just looking aghast.
Anya rolled a 26. So she's fine.
Surprised.
Sam is a 25.
Oh yeah, Newman should probably roll as well.
Yeah.
Ooh. Newman is a 18.
And Caius?
Cool. Yeah, I'll let Newman get hit by 1. DC is 20.
It's got a natural 1.
Oh no! Oh no.
So who
Yeah.
rolled below a 20?
Me.
The 3 boys.
Yeah.
Minus Sam.
Yeah, so what is it? Fireworks shooting at you.
Yep. With pillows mounted to the front.
All right.
For the record, these are not the ones that explode. They just fizzle out.
It's an important note.
I think even so, everyone who gets hit takes 4 points of fire damage and is knocked prone by pillows.
Bertie's tattoo absorbs 2 of that damage. He's just, Neumann!
Yeah.
You happy with yourself, sir?
Why did you let me do this?
I thought you were making a call. Like Bertie, like huffs down the steps to there. Like, I thought you were doing a call. Like, why did you do this? Caius, are you okay?
Caius is on the ground, mildly singed, and is laughing.
Aw. Well, I made a picnic. If anyone wants some, I guess, or if you still got more death traps to set off, Neumann.
You hear another clank.
Oh my god.
Neumann.
Bethany, sorry.
As you see Pillowtron disintegrate, essentially, losing all of its structure. All of the wires fall from the ceiling, creating a very large mound with a flat top and a kind of like a large bonsai tree is lowered from the sky onto the mound. A sun backdrop is lowered as well, and a picnic basket is also lowered onto the mound.
Oh!
As Neumann, singed, crawls up, going, fireworks is a bad idea, but yeah, bring that food up. Let's have a picnic.
Excellent. And Bertie kind of reaches over, is like, "Did you have fun?" To Caius.
I had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, that was very weird.
That was actually quite fun.
That's good. Good. Do you need any healing?
Oh no, I'm fine. Thank you.
Bertie looks over at Caius, who still looks like an absolute mess. He's like, "Oh yeah, come have some food. I made some of your favorite."
Oh. Caius will stand up and toddle on over.
Awesome. We clamber up.
And as
Have
we're
picnic.
wandering up, he'll say goodbye to Barbara, Lambert, William, and Ramon.
Oh my god. Excellent. I imagine we plonk down, have a picnic.
Plunk down, have a picnic.
So, yeah. Is there a conversation that people are particularly keen to have during the picnic? Or is it just general conversation?
I believe there should be some comment, and Newman's going to start by saying, "So that was a little much. I am fully aware. This is what happens when I have the monopoly on construction decisions. I did try to take everyone's thoughts and opinions into mind. However, perhaps I should show some restraint. Caius did warn me that fireworks was getting a little bit into the militant side of things, and I now see the error in my ways. I hope you all had fun."
I mean, I enjoyed it. No one got seriously hurt, I think. And that was something that you enjoyed making. I don't see any harm in
that
it.
I did.
I mean, it only makes you the second friend today to put down a threat on my life. It's kind of getting fun at this point. Just collecting them.
This is true. I think it's fair. I suppose it was okay. An interesting surprise, Neumann.
Yeah, it was meant to be like a team building thing. I think it worked out okay.
To welcome my
Maybe I'm
friend
just being
back.
hypercritical.
Well,
And
yeah.
Sam, you handled the way of the pillow quite well.
I know how to defend myself.
And this was all your idea, was it not?
Well, the thought was, not so much the death traps.
That's what happens when you're part of the committee, is that we all put each other's ideas together, usually, and we come up with grand structures like this.
Maybe
as he
bounce back
turns-
and forth so that there's no harm components.
Yeah, absolutely. But you see, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, the purpose of the pillow committee is to make an experience, not just a pillow fort. Yes, the structures may be grand, but what we try to gain from it is that people walk away happy, refreshed. And I feel like, yeah, this is just another example. And yeah, Neumann will turn to the rest of the committee and say, I'm going to make a proposal here. I think Sam had a very, very good idea, bringing us all together today. And to be honest, the committee itself, I think, can do with a little bit of a makeover as well. Should we add yet another to our numbers?
Well, I mean,
Now, the vote has to be unanimous.
you did mention, Sam, that the death traps weren't your idea, but if it wasn't for your thoughts on creating said pillow city in the first place, the death trap would never have existed. So, in a way, you were part of that decision.
That feels like a leading question.
I didn't think it was a question, but I apologize.
That's why it only feels like one and why it isn't one. It has the same energy, even though it isn't a question.
I mean, I personally am just gonna vote for whatever Ziggy votes for, so whatever he decides, I feel like I need to remain impartial in this, so why not choose the cutest member to make the current decision, you know?
Ziggy kind of goes onto Newman's shoulder and like kind of tugs Newman's shoulder forwards, asking him to approach Sam. So he does. And then he kind of like lifts up Newman's forearm, gesturing him to hold his arm up. So Neumann does as he points towards Sam's face, probably uncomfortably close, as Ziggy then travels down the length of Newman's arm and stares Sam in the face for an uncomfortable amount of time.
Sam uses minor illusion to create the apparition of a mechanical mouse to dangle in front of Ziggy.
I have no idea what intelligence Ziggy has, but through willpower alone, Ziggy will attempt to not get distracted as the stare deepens. A connection is being made. Sam is being assessed. And then he simply goes,
Do you want him to make a persuasion check towards Ziggy?
No. Ziggy goes. And then Neumann goes, that means you're in. And then Neumann embraces Sam. Welcome to the Pillow Club, mate.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Do we have badges?
We should make badges.
Yes,
We should make badges.
plush ones. But no, Sam, congratulations. Welcome to the club.
Thanks, babe.
Good job, babe. And I just want to say again, thank you, Bertie and Anya, for the food. And thank you to all of the unseen friends who helped. Caius was trying to tell me their names earlier, and I haven't got them yet, but I'll get there. But also, Neumann, I think, as much as Sam definitely was the originator of the pillow idea that led to the pillow incident of 25 minutes ago, I just want to say I know not all of us are here. Rook's dealing with her own thing, but I know we've said it a bunch, but I just want to say, and she picks up a glass of red cordial that she has, and she just holds it up and then tilts it towards Caius and is like, here's to returning friends and returning teammates and returning teamwork.
And then, Neumann will go, here's to that.
Yeah, welcome back, Caius. I hope, it's good to have you back again.
Thank you. It's genuinely good to be back in the company of folks such as yourself.
Yeah. Caius?
Yes, Bertie?
How did you get out?
Oh, well, I just sort of, magicked out. I did, you know how before I was sort of, practicing sort of turning into mist and then sort of being mist over here now, and then I'd just sort of be me again, but there was a mist period. I sort of, yes, I sort of did that, and I know that, well, you had mentioned that the cage cell that I was in was protected by magic or a no magic area, and I just and you were able to talk to me through it, and I assumed that was magic. So I thought, well, maybe I could just try magic. And with a little bit of help, I magicked, and it worked. And then I was out of the cell box cage. And then I just started throwing butter and ice at people, and then I met you guys.
Well, that's good. That's good. You must have done a lot of good magic for that. That's really good. I'm glad. I'm glad you could find your way to us again.
So am I. I didn't know if I could. But I thought very hard about it. And, well, I had a lot of time to sort of, think. not a lot else to do in a small little box.
No.
But no, I thought about the past and how we all met and when everything happened after I went back to my family. And then when you found out that I was in trouble and you spoke to someone who isn't a someone, it's a thing, an angry thing that helped. And then you got me out of there. And there was some extra stuff that sort of happened, but that's all fixed as well. But the main thing is that worked, you talking to someone. So I thought, well, maybe I should try and talk to someone, but there wasn't anyone to talk to because there was no one else in my little room and none of the guards would talk to me. They did a lot of talking after I escaped, but not about anything that I wanted to talk about. So I just tried to talk sort of in my brain to things just after I found out that you were still alive and I wanted to get out. So I thought I'd do whatever it took to see you guys again. So I spoke to as many things as I knew the name of. And one of them heard me.
But he's been sitting like right tucked up next to Caius' side in a very platonic manner, absolutely. Totally sneaky. And he kind of like, while Caius has been talking, he's been sort of just like winding his like fingers through Caius' again. And then he just kind of like looks up and he's like, who listened?
Lady Daemir.
She listened.
She heard me and...
A god.
And she, well, she didn't really speak, but I knew that she was listening, and she helped me, and I changed, I think.
Changed?
Yes, I spoke and said I would do whatever it takes to see you all again. Just for one chance to see you all again.
One chance. And she gave you that?
It worked.
It did.
So now I'm here with you all.
And you're still okay with your magic?
I don't know if it's my magic, but from at least what I can tell, I'm fully in control.
It's good.
It's a different feeling than what I've had before.
That's good, I think. That's similar to what I did, I guess. When I... You know...
Yes, so I don't know really what, well, I know when, normally when you talk to someone like this, or something like this, you sort of say, hello, can I have this? And I'll give you this. But we didn't sort of write up any sort of contract. Partly because Lady Daemir wasn't there, and partly because I can't write a contract.
Yeah, that's fair. It's probably for the best.
Yes, but I'm hoping that everything will be fine. The lady has upheld her part of the bargain, and I'm hoping that all will be better than it was before. I'll be able to protect you more. Protect all of you.
You don't have to do that. We're here for each other. That's amazing. I'm glad someone listened.
So am I. And she seems nice as well. Like there's no, any sort of anger, or anything. And I mean, you look fine, so nothing seems to have happened, to you, which is good, I guess. Well, I mean, hopefully, because that would really suck, I think.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
same for you, I guess, buddy.
Well, yes. But yes, so that's all. I spoke to Lady Daemir, and she got me out. And then there's something about being a champion or something or other, but that's later on down the track.
Okay, that's a lot to process over sandwiches.
Oh,
But
yes,
like-
no, sorry about that.
Bertie, for like a moment, looks around and realizes there's other people in this conversation, and just kind of like, and then kind of just like leans into Caius' side for him. Or other people are probably processing this as well. It's like, can we have it in private like soon, like real soon?
Yes, we can.
And he like leans in, he's like, I want to kiss you.
Oh, sure. I want to, yes.
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 Very appears to be just. This is a very strange energy.
As the picnic draws to a close, that's where we're going to end the episode.
Okay. Good night. Have a good week, everyone.
Have a good night.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Sorry for listening.
Have I ever told you guys my trebuchet story?
Oh.
Oh,
Is it similar to the jerky story?
you almost kill yourself with a trebuchet.
No, but I will just say when Darby's watching this back in editing, you're welcome for the stinger. So
You can hear all
when,
this anyways.
yeah, oh, good. When I was like, I was young. I would have been maybe like 12. My brother would have been 9. My dad got really into the idea of like trebuchets and like fulcrums and all that kind of stuff because we would watch a lot of Discovery Channel and History Channel. So he made a bunch of little trebuchets out of toothpicks, like, and, you know, popsicle sticks and stuff, and would throw like just little objects around the house. And we were like, oh, that's so fun. And then one day he was like, I am going to make like a 2-scale trebuchet. So, because he had a woodworking shed. So he builds a 2-scale, I think it was like 1 to 100 or something. He built a 2-scale trebuchet, and it was about this big. And he then went out, and my mom was at the time making a bunch of like historical garments for shows that needed certain kind of weighting in the skirts of them. So she'd bought a whole bunch of fishing weights, like little like metal weights that you use for fishing. So my dad took a couple of those and he hammered them until they looked like little balls. And then we set up the trebuchet in the backyard, and we had like a handful of these little pellets, and it was me and my brother and my dad, and we would use the trebuchet to like launch these little fish weights like into the garden. And we're doing that, and then my brother and I would scavenge through the garden trying to find the little weights. And one thing you need to know about the house we lived in at the time, and that my family still lives in now, is it belongs to my grandparents, who used to own a photography company. They have a granny flat out the back that used to be like an office / like the development studio for all their photography. And we were in the carport, which is on like the other side of the garden, shooting kind of into the garden / at the photography studio. And we'd shot a couple. We also had a bunch of little wooden balls as well, so we were shooting those as well because my dad didn't want to break anything. And we worked out that like the trebuchet kind of leaned a certain direction, and we were like, okay, we're going to do one last one with the metal pellets. And we lined it up, and we were like, we really wanted, because we'd been missing the granny flat all day because like the pellets were like arcing. And so we really lined it up, and we made sure that like it was going to hit dead on the center of the granny flat. And my dad even said, this isn't going to break anything. We've lined it up perfectly. It's mathematically sound. And we set it all up, and we're so excited, and we launch it. Breaks a window. Breaks a window on the granny flat. The only window on the wall. It's literally a giant brick wall with one skinny, like 40 centimeter wide window, and we break it. And my brother and I are immediately like, oh! And my dad turns to both of us. He just stands there. He watches this happen. He puts his hands on his hips. He turns to the two of us and he goes, do not tell your mother. So we immediately run inside and tell our mother.